going on? It's MassiveJoes RAW review, and I'm coming to you from MassiveJoes.com. Awesome raw review for the viewers at home today. It's on an all-new reformulated pre-workout supplement in the house from one of the world's premier supplement brands, and by far one of the world's hardest working dudes in the industry. It is, of course, Ronnie Coleman's signature series, Myo-Blitz XS. It's the reformulated version of Myo-Blitz. Reformulated, started from the bottom, went straight to the top, reformulated all the way, man. Probably should have called it something else, my man Ron. Probably shouldn't have called it Myo-Blitz because it ain't nothing like the original Myo-Blitz. And let's be honest, that right there is a good thing. Anyway, let's get straight into it. Show exactly what's in it. Tell you exactly what it all does, man. Nutritional information panel, that ain't gonna get it done. We took the liberty of printing out a big nutritional information panel for the viewers at home, man, because we're going balls deep in this Myo-Blitz XS Raw review. Every ingredient gonna tell you what it does, tell you exactly what's in there, man. And let me be honest with you, you saw the notes on the page, man. There's a bunch of ingredients in this here Myo-Blitz XS that I ain't never seen before. So I actually had to do some research on these ingredients, which, I'll be honest with you, does excite me. Because most pre-workouts that we see, new pre-workouts on the market today, man, are just reformulations of old crap we've seen in the past. This here Myo-Blitz XS actually got some new ingredients in there, man. I had to do some research on this bitch, man. Let's get into it. First up, got yourself a full spectrum of B, well, not a full spectrum, but a bunch of B vitamins in there, man. That's gonna help. Whenever you combine B vitamins with your stimulants, like your caffeine and your synephrine, you throw B vitamins in there, helps your body stop crashing post-workout, man. So those B vitamins, make sure you ain't gonna crash. Then let's get into it. Got yourself two types of creatine. Creatine monohydrate, creatine gluconate. That's gonna help your body synthesize ATP, help you get more reps, more sets in the gym. Personally, would have loved to see some creatine hydrochloride in there, man, but that's just me. Moving right along, got yourself some L-Citrulline, nitric oxide booster, gonna help with blood flow and vasodilation, get those nutrients into those muscles. Once again, personally would have liked to see agmatine sulfate, but hey man, we can't all have what we want. Citrulline is my second favorite nitric oxide booster, by the way. So I'm still pretty happy to see that in there. Got yourself beta-alanine, your anti-fatigue, stops with the build-up of fatigue toxins, helps you get more reps, more sets. Actually happens to be the carnosine beta-alanine, the best beta-alanine we've seen thus far. Then you got yourself some betaine nitrate, aka trimethylglycine, helps with nitric oxide production, once again, better muscle pumps, better nutrient delivery. Got yourself some glucuronolactone, my favorite word in pre-workout supplementation. When you combine glucuronolactone with taurine and caffeine, which this product does have in it, we'll get to that in a second. Gonna increase mental focus. Got yourself some HICA in there, which is your alpha hydroxyleucine salt, which is a leucine metabolite, the most anabolic amino acid we've seen thus far. Then you got yourself, now, this is where I had to do some study. So bear with me here. Some Aditoda vasica, which I have not seen before. Vasodilator, gonna help you get more oxygen into your system. Kind of like turbocharging kind of like turbocharging a car, man. Gonna help you get more oxygen in. You get more oxygen, you get more red blood cells. You're gonna do all kinds of crazy shit in the gym. Then you got estrogen, which we have seen before. Estrogen actually helps the absorption of arginine and citrulline. There's no arginine in here, so it ain't gonna do shit for that, but it's gonna help your body absorb the citrulline up in here, which once again helps with nitric oxide production, better blood flow, better nutrient delivery, better muscle pumps. Then we move right along to the CNS focus and energy stimulators. And I gotta point out straight away, my man Ron, who I know is a big fan of the MassiveJoes RAW review, has been watching and knows if you want to impress Massive Joe, go throw yourself some taurine, some tyrosine in your pre-workout supplement. That's exactly what they've done. So you got yourself tyrosine right there and taurine right there. Tyrosine is going to help with dopamine production, going to help with mental focus. Taurine helps with muscular endurance, man. Awesome combination for pre-workout supplements, especially when you combine them with stimulants, which we're going to see in a second. Got yourself some phenylalanine as well in there, which works very well with tyrosine to help with mental focus. Then you got caffeine, your first stimulant, it's actually extended release caffeine as well. So it's not the caffeine that hits you real hard and then crashes you real hard. Extended release going to put you in that elevated physical state for a longer period of time. Then after caffeine, you got yourself this acacia. This was another one I had to do research on. Acacia rigdula. I think that's how you say it. Acacia rigdula. Yeah. It's a beta receptor, and a beta receptor stimulator, and it increases your metabolic rate, man. So it's a stimulant once again. Then you got your taurine, which we've already mentioned. You've got your citrus aurantium in there, which is a source of synephrine, once again another stimulant. You've got your schizandra extract, which we have seen in pre-workout supplements before, increases your physical performance, especially when you combine it in conjunction with other stimulants. And then finally, you got this cool new product called cocoa butyrol. Right there. Sounds like clenbuterol, is not. It's cocoa butyrol. It's a natural extract of cocoa, and it yields two different metabolites of dopamine, EGCG and theobromine, which means it's going to be a thermogenic, help increase metabolic rate. But most importantly, it's going to dial you in for even more enhanced mental focus. Guys, that's what's in it! God damn, that took a long time. That's probably the most time we've ever spent in a raw review going through ingredients, so I hope that I dropped a whole bunch of knowledge bombs on you viewers at home. In terms of how it tastes and how it mixes, comes in 3 flavors. Comes in blue raspberry, comes in fruit punch, also comes in watermelon. The flavors are not delicious, but they're not bad, man. In fact, I would go so far as to say they're quite good. In terms of how it mixes, got ourselves an open, ooh, look at that. Look at it, just, you got that pre-workout dust floating around in here, man. Like I need more stimulants right now. We're gonna throw ourselves a scoop of this here blue raspberry. Got ourselves a scoop right there. Got ourselves a glass. I'm going to show you viewers at home how it mixes, man. Let it rain, let it rain. Grab myself a spoon and give that a few mixes in there. So you can see there's a lot of ingredients in this product. And it doesn't mix perfectly in a glass with a spoon. There's a whole lot of floaties in there. Those floaties are over a few minutes going to sink to the bottom. So I would go so far as to say blender bowl is required for this here Myo-Blitz XS. And like I said earlier, the flavors are not delicious, but they're not bad. It's not the kind of pre-workout where you drink it and you go, life, I wish I never drank that pre-workout. It actually tastes pretty good. I'm gonna go back for some more. Yeah, it's good, man. In terms of the effects, because that's what you're taking your pre-workout for. We ain't here to go drinking pre-workouts and taste test these bitches and not get no effects, man. If you're doing that, you may as well go drink yourself some cordial. And this ain't no cordial in terms of the effects. This here Myo-Blitz XS, as we just saw. Now, I'm not even gonna do, I'll mix it up. I'm gonna tell you about my first experience with my Myo-Blitz XS, man. First time I took Myo-Blitz XS was 3 days ago. I've taken it 3 times now. I've tried it 3 times. First time I took it, for those of you that are unaware, I'm about 7 weeks out from a show, man. So I am halfway through a pre-contest diet, and at the moment, most days when I wake up in the morning, I want to shoot myself in the head. Because I'm tired, man. I'm low on calories, and I'm grumpy. And the last thing I want to do after most days at work, which for me is anywhere between 10 and 12-hour days at work, is go to the gym and train. So I've been looking for a pre-workout to really help me, not so much physically, but mentally get in the zone and help me with my workouts, help me perform to my max, man. First time I took this here Myo-Blitz, man, I took it, drank it, kind of waited a little bit, and went, man, this could possibly be worse than the original Myo-Blitz. In which case, I'm not very happy because the original Myo-Blitz was not a very good pre-workout supplement. I know the viewers at home would agree with me. It's the truth. Next minute, started warming up, started training. I started training some shoulders, man. Started training some shoulders. Next minute, workout over. Next minute, workout completely done. Don't even know where the time went. All I know is the next day I was sore as hell. So whatever I did in that 90 minutes of training clearly worked. So I thought, cool, that's good. Can't remember my workout. Don't really care about not remembering my workout because my energy levels are pretty low. So long as I got it done, I'm happy. Next night, took it again, posted it on Instagram. Next night, trained myself some arms, man. Once again, took the Myo-Blitz XS, waited for it to kick in, started working. Once again, workout over. Next day, biceps, triceps, sore as Took it the third time, which was last night, trained myself some back, and actually went, based on my man's recommendations on Instagram, took myself Myo-Blitz XS, one scoop of Testogen XR, stacked those bitches together, and I posted it on Instagram. Man, you can go back and check the post if you want. I had one of the best workouts I have ever had. After a 12-hour day at work in a severe caloric deficit, after doing cardio first thing in the morning for an hour, man, one of the best workouts of my life. It was ridiculous. The best way I can put it is you take this here Myo-Blitz XS. The physical stimulation is pretty damn good. I'm not sure how much caffeine, how much synephrine is in there, but the physical stimulation is pretty good. It's kind of hard for me to judge personally because my calories are so low and my carbs are so low at the moment, but the physical stimulation is pretty good. The one thing that stands out, and this is mainly because you've got tyrosine, you've got taurine, you've got glucuronolactone, you've got that there cocobutyrol, which has got all kinds of dopamine metabolites in there, man. You got your phenylalanine in there as well, man. You got so many different things that are just designed to dial you in mentally, dial your mental focus in, dial you in psychologically for your workouts, man. That's pretty much what Myo-Blitz does. In fact, Myo-Blitz, man, you take this here one scoop of Myo-Blitz, you can hear colors. You can taste sounds. This shit is on a different level. I would go so far as to say, viewers at home, yes I would. I would go so far as to say this here Myo-Blitz XS, in terms of pre-workout mental focus, has to be the best pre-workout mental focus supplement we have seen thus far. That's right, I said it, and I haven't dropped it thus far, man, this year yet. That's the first thus far you've seen in 2014. It's gone to Myo-Blitz XS. If you're looking for a pre-workout supplement that's going to stimulate you physically quite mildly, but dial you in mentally to the state where you can't even remember your workouts, this is that Myo-Blitz XS. And like I said, man, one last final note is you want to stack it with this Testogen XR, as my man Ronnie Coleman suggests. The one thing, actually, I do have to finish off with this, man. The one thing with Myo-Blitz XS is, in terms of muscle pump, not there. There's just not enough citrulline in there. There's no agmatine sulfate. There's really nothing that's going to give you muscle pump. It's the one thing it's lacking. Whereas Testogen XR has a full clinical dose of agmatine sulfate. So obviously, my man, when he told me, Big Ron, to stack the two together, he was going, okay, well, this is where the Testogen XR is where your muscle pump's going to come from. Plus, you get some testosterone boosting as well. Stack them bitches together. You got the physical and mental focus off the chain on here. You got the muscle pumps off the chain on here. That's why I had one of the best workouts of my life, man. But if it's pre-workout mental focus you're looking for, Myo-Blitz XS is your answer. Guys, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, man. Stay up to date with all the latest editions of MassiveJoes RAW Review. And guys, that is MassiveJoes RAW Review on the all-new Myo-Blitz XS reformulated from Ronnie Coleman signature series. And I'm coming to you from MassiveJoes.com. Stay